All right, I'm in the Safari Sunrise Tournament, Tuesday's qualifying round, rookie division. In my auto account, I'm in my practice account. Just seeing what's possible, going out here and practicing, setting myself up, trying to get good video so that I can make a good set of notes for my main account. Playing in a Masters, rookie Masters bracket, so I can guarantee you on the weekend, everybody and their brother is going to be able to shoot a 26. So this next hole right here is a hole that I definitely want to work out the numbers, the elevation numbers, because this is an Albie hole. Now I've been messing around on this hole. There's several different things. This is my observation as the week has gone on. So this is my observation. You can lay up here, and I'm not necessarily sure how easy that is, and you're definitely going to have to practice it. You're definitely going to have to practice because you don't want to flirt. You're laying up. You don't want to flirt with that sand, but you want to get as close to the sand as you can without being in the sand. So it doesn't have to be super close, but it needs to be more towards the sand than not. And you've got a straight in wood shot. You can lay it up. You can come over here and lay it up, and then you've got a long iron shot, and you can either go on this side of the fairway coming straight at it, or you can get up here in the front. I'm trying to make sure that my first bounce, I can get in front of this so that I can really go at the hole. I want to go at the hole so that I'm engaging backspin. Not a lot, but I want to be able to engage backspin so that I can control the ball a little bit more, because if you roll in with any speed here, it's going to fall off. It falls off really fast, and you could very easily end up in trouble. So I want to make sure that I'm not having to come in with a topspin where I'm expecting it to do something and it doesn't. Whereas when you come in with backspin, you have a little more control. So I'm trying to get a little bit further out. I believe on this hole that we can be a little riskier because we've got this massive fairway here, but I don't want to be too risky, but I want to make sure that I'm trying to get a little further to the left. So to accomplish this wondrous feat, I'm going to bring a Titan. When I get done with this, I'm going to solve world peace and world hunger. And then I want to make sure I got a grizzly to come in, and I want to bring a Titan, the king of balls. That's right. You heard it here. Everybody else is just a pretender. When it comes right down to it, Titan. There's a few things you can't get done with the Titan. There's a few of these holes, especially when tournament stuff's set up and we've got consistent win and we're trying to get a certain thing. There may be a ball that works a little bit better. But day to day, it's hard not to get it done with a Titan. I mean, a Titan does get a lot of stuff done. They've got some special ball. Wouldn't be a bad idea here. I'm not sure what that ball is. You can get out there. It wouldn't be a bad idea. This is a very legitimate Albie shot here, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to come at it with something where when you get out there for the shot coming into the cup, like a lower wind ball. There's no downside to bringing a power 3 ball, though. I'm trying to get way out there. Maybe 3.5 rings off this rough surface. This is my land zone. 3/6. That's about a ring and 3/4. Max curl. I'm going to put some overpower on it, but not all. Hitting 1 ring great to the left. That was a little too, I needed to be out even farther on a 1 ring great. I'm trying to make sure I always have a room out there so I can hit a 1 ring great to the left or 1 ring great to the right and still end up in the fairway. I started that off where I was like 3 rings off, and that was and I hit it perfect and just barely made it. So I knew I didn't have any room on the left. So that's why I was 3.5 rings off that rough. But it looks like I should be 4. I'll still have a decent shot coming into the hole. That's a 5. That's a 2-2-5. That's a good choice. At that level, it should be 1.2 per ring. So 2-4 is a full ring set, or 2 full rings. 1 ring great to the right. Let's see where that goes. And they ended up to the left. Have no idea what this will look like from this distance out here. It might be wood. And I don't think I have enough backspin. Do I have enough backspin? I do. This is not ideal. 4-4. I'm just going to do I'm at minimum club, so it's 1.5 per ring at min club. So there's 4-5. I'm just going to do a 4-5 ring adjustment. Isn't it perfect? And see if we actually get movement to the cup. So right there, I should have did a 10% wind adjustment. I'll write 10% down because I keep ending up on the left-hand side of the cup. So I'm going to put down 10% there and see how that works. See if that gets me closer to it. The very first time I ever played that hole, I got an Albie. And I know I didn't do any elevation because normally when I'm playing one-on-one, I don't do any elevation. And especially when I'm first playing a hole, I never use any elevation because how the hell do you know? But it might have been just because of the way that the wind was blowing. Sometimes you get certain winds blowing in certain directions and you have to adjust more for it because it affects the ball more. And I was using a Saturn. And there is nothing wrong with Saturn. Don't let anybody ever shame you into not using your Saturn. I love Saturns. That's a great club. I have 100% confidence in my Saturn. There's just sometimes where you've got clubs that are more accurate, and in a tournament setting, it may be a better deal. But like one-on-one, Saturns are awesome clubs. There's not much you can't get done with them. You can do forward moving rough bumps. You can do backspin. You can do, they got curl. It's got all kinds of stuff. All right, that was hole number 6 of the Safari Sunrise tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.